April 24th to May 1st. This is your weekly tarot reading, and we're starting off with number 1. If you are drawn to the energy of 1, this week the sun is shining down on you, but not in the way that you would expect. It's shining down on your family, and not just the family that you've created, but the family that you also were born into. And the small little family units within that. You know how you have like a cousin that's like, there's a different kind of connection here, or, you know, something like that. It's shining a light on your family to show you where you've been a beacon of light for that line, for that lineage. And it is going to bring in a lot of happiness. But what you want to be super careful about this week is not to allow that to derail the energy you're putting out there. Don't allow that to block the plans that you have made. So what I'm saying is, we go to our family, right? And you know, it's almost like you can expect it. Like, I know Auntie's gonna say something about my hair. I know Auntie's gonna say something about my weight. I know it's gonna destroy me. I know it's gonna kill my confidence. But knowing that, you're able to armor up and say, all right, let me recognize, shine light on the dark areas within my family, recognizing what's gonna make me happy, recognizing what I emotionally need from my family, and then making the plan to create that for my life, for my family units, for the friends that feel like family, for the kids, the future kids that I'm gonna have, for my future grandkids, for my nieces and nephews. Being able to say, I see where you faltered. I don't fault you for it. I see where you clearly fumbled. I'm not gonna fault you for it, but you're damn wrong if you think I'm gonna carry this on. You're damn wrong if you think that I'm going to now look at my little niece and say, you are nothing but perfect. I don't care how messy you look. You are perfect. So it's not about faulting. It's just about seeing it with clarity, with loving eyes, understanding it, not dissecting it, but understanding it as part of their own traumas, and then saying, I'm going to make a plan that goes against what you've been teaching me, because I know that this plan is rooted more in a fundamental unconditional love, right? If you're drawn to card number 2, this week you are gonna have to make some sort of sacrifice. Be happy about it, because that sacrifice is a manifestation. You got to give to get, right? Like, you have to make a major sacrifice. Case in point is when we go sober, right? We make this massive sacrifice. Our bodies are physically like, what are you doing? Giving me back my poison. And then think about all the amazing manifestations, because now you're like, holy crap, I can do anything. Like, I am the strongest person alive. I've been sober for 13 days, and I handled, all these triggers. I'm unstoppable. And then what you do is you have all this leverage of power that you can then start to promote and manifest so easily. So make a huge sacrifice, and huge to you, like a big sacrifice to you. A big sacrifice to you could be saying, saying no when you want to say yes, or saying no when you want to say no. A lot of times is a sacrifice, right? So a huge sacrifice for you, a personal sacrifice this week, will create space for a massive manifestation. And you gotta reach out and let me know. I never get the updates, and I know you guys are just thriving out here. Like, what are you doing? All right, speaking of thriving, if you chose card number 3, you have the world at your fingertips this week. And what you should do with that is start looking at your investments. Start looking at your investments. Where have you invested power? Where have you depleted power? Like, where have you not been putting a lot of energy into your investments? Where have you seen the biggest loss? 13-year investment into a marriage, that could be a loss for some, or it could be a huge return depending on how it ends up, right? You have the world at your fingertips this week. So start looking at where you can start to invest your power. It's not just about money. It's about, where am I investing my energy? Where am I focusing my energy? Because that is huge this week for you. And that is currency. So make sure that you are being valued and appreciated for that focus energy, and you can fully invest into a situation, a scenario that will then ultimately feed you back, because you got the world at your fingertips, thriving. All right, as always, if you would like a personalized reading, you can find me on Instagram at Beyond Your Sun Sign. Have an amazing week, and I will see you next week. Bye.